2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal number for Robert Covington.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days, playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Pass to DiVincenzo. Releases. Offensive rebound. And good that time.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Lillard. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Middleton on the wing. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Lillard outside. And it's McCollum off the drive. Here's Nurkic. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Anthony. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
Here's Holiday, following the score by Damian Lillard. Outside Holiday. Six to shoot. Lopez outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries it from 19. Here's DiVincenzo. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lillard outside. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Here's McCollum, following the basket by Giannis. Lillard again missing. Hood against Middleton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And G.A. Chris Middleton, over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's McCollum. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Feeds it to Anthony. And the rejection by Giannis. And here comes the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of a game.
He misses the free throw.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And he's good on the second. Lillard with it. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Minnesota. The pass to McCollum. The tray. The rebound by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the last time they faced this club.
Oh!
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
That's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Man, awful display from him so far, but he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Lillard finds McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 19-5 run. And Holiday, here we go. It's good. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
DiVincenzo.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. And no good. 18 that time from Hood. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Augustine. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard against Augustine. Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Augustine against Covington. From 13, Augustine no luck. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Pass to Augustine. Back to Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
First free throw is good.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Trent. Kicks it to Lillard. Outside Covington. Pass to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Covington. And the pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Covington passes to Trent, and he gets the bucket. Trent's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Here's Trent. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Damian Lillard.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Passes it to Cantor. Covington against Augustine. Shoots a fader. Trailblazers keep it alive. Lillard with no one around. No good on the three.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Augustine looking around. Down low. Stolen by Cantor. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Pass to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kicks to Lillard. And it's blocked. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bucks lead by 13. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house, and I had a bunch of older cousins, a few younger cousins, boys and girls, and we had to make sure everybody ate. We had to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody felt safe.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Giles, also Enes Kanter out there, Damian Lillard out there with Robert Covington, and it's Trent in at the two-guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Bucks leading by 10. Pass to Forbes. The rebound by Giles.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Trent. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Portland has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Kanter's shot is off.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Covington with the steal. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
And looking at that Nets matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now here is Augustine. 20 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trent can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
To the paint, here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves the dunk.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Augustine. To the middle, DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Bucks leading by 11. Now here's Middleton. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. And it's off from three-point range.
And Jusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's McCollum. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Lock at 6. Hood gets the bucket.
And confidence is a key for Hood. I mean, he makes shots like this. It should only help his assertiveness moving forward.
Middleton looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Hood. He kicks it to McCollum. And the basket is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
McCollum against Holiday. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good from Holiday. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 10. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
A chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo.
His last 10 games, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. McCollum outside, and it's Anthony at the elbow. The three, good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from McCollum.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Now here is Holiday. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Back to Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Lopez. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Anthony, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Robert Covington. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
And he gets it back. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now McCollum, he has 7. Count the basket. Lillard's got 20 points.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now here's Giannis. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's McCollum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. The D has to be airtight.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
McCollum with the ball. Three-pointer. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Trailblazers third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
.106 left to play in the first half. Here is Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Giannis kicks to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end, but he's been making a better effort.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Cullen passes to Cantor. Three-pointer, Lillard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Augustine, stolen by Cantor. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That's a 2 from Lillard, and he hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball, and then Lillard slams it in.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand is scoring off the bench. When the second unit guys have come in, they've brought a lot of energy with them. And that's what you need from your reserves, energy. And they gave a lot of energy and a big jolt.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We got the snake in the grass.
And so here's Portland. 4-point game. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. For Portland, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That free throw good from Anthony.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Now here's Middleton. And the layup falls. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
McCollum finds Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. McCollum against DiVincenzo. McCollum passes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Put on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Offensive rebound. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Nurkic.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Hood against Middleton. Count that bucket.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Lillard dishes to McCollum.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Anthony, no one around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Anthony's got 12 points in the game. Lillard against Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And the basket by McCollum.
He's such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Inside, Holiday gets the bucket. And 12 points for Drew Holiday.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Nurkic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So both teams making some changes here.
And let's check out stats for Brook Lopez. His last 10 games, averaging 9 points per game, just over 2 blocks and 5 rebounds. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No questions. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
On defense, the Trailblazers, 4-point game. Augustine passes to Portis. Lopez outside, pass to Augustine. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Trent, outside Covington. Pass to Trent, fires the three, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Portis kicks to Augustine. Back to Portis. That's tipped. McCollum deciding where to go with it. That gives them the lead. McCollum's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low, Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. In the third spot, the Bucks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, known for his unique personality, Cantor also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
And the Bucks making a change here. Craig's checked in. So he gets them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's McCollum. It's a 1-point game. Here's Cantor. They get the rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Free throw good, Giles.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Bucks trail by 4. Now here is Augustine. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
It was great to see Cantor's willingness to bang and bump down low. He brings so much toughness to his team.
The Trailblazers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
McCullum is used to getting hit. Got to respect his ability to draw contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
The first free throw is good.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Augustine. Outside Portis takes a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Here's Trent. 7 points in the game. Now McCollum. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Craig. 6 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Milwaukee, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Anthony's checked in for Giles. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Yep, that one goes in there. Trent's got 9 points.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Trent, guarded by Augustine. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Craig passes to Augustine. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's McCollum. Craig pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Augustine. Antetokounmpo up top. Passes it to Craig. 5 to shoot for the lead. No good from Connaughton. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Kicks it to Covington. Pass to Trent. McCollum with the ball. He's got 16. And McCollum with the slam.
You got to respect the intelligence of McCullum, a pro at utilizing the pick and roll. You can't let him get into a comfort zone.
Poked away. Augustine against Anthony. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Here's Giannis. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 5 assists in the game. McCollum from deep three-point land. Misses the shot. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bucks trail. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Holiday. To tie it up. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And for Portland, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now here's Lillard. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hood against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Hood, the pass to Anthony. Hood dishes to Lillard. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. Giannis high post. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 31 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lillard scanning the floor. It's Solenbad to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Timeout. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldrich.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. However, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks so much, David.
Shooting for Portland, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And here is DiVincenzo. Holiday gets the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now McCollum. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They get it back. Nurkic can't hit.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Nurkic with the steal. That's a 2 from Hood. And the shot is long. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one, good. Giannis has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Lillard against Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Good work defensively by Lillard. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Hood kicks to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hood. Fires from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Oh, forget about 3-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Heating up like a microwave. Once McCollum gets a few to fall, you know he's in there.
To the middle. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Lillard. McCollum, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 10. The pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to Lillard. McCollum outside. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. McCollum outside. Nurkic finds Hood. Passes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Nurkic. Here's Holiday. Buries it down low. McCollum with the ball. Pass to Nurkic. Over to the left wing. And Lillard gets double teamed. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Middleton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Stolen by McCollum. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a wide open look for Hood. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Portland with the ball. Down by 15. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic against Lopez. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Put on the wing.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside to end the run, and the three ball is good. Lillard's got 30 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Now here is Holiday. There's the pass to Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And he knocks down the first one. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers trail by 18. Passes it to Trent. Simons surveying the D. Here's Trent. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wilson left side. Here is Forbes. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time